Lastly here for leading off, Cardinals and the Marlins. Miami continues to be just a terrific story. We talk a lot about Luis Arias. He's hitting 382, but man, Jorge Soler, that Soler power, he's been awesome for that look.
First of all, every single time he takes a hack, it's like a caveman swinging the bat. Like, what in the world is going on here? And of course, sometimes he has a little bit of a difficulty with his timing. So this is why I'm going to take you, and let's watch this. Let's observe how, let's go back a little bit here. I mean, this was absolutely crazy. 2019, 48 placatas. I mean, it was pretty much every day. At least it felt that way. All he had to do was touch it. And it's such a beastly swing. This one right here, World Series, Game 6. Yeah, that's right. The time is now, and I got this. And that pretty much put it away. But then, right, your timing goes off a little. You start being late on that elevated fastball. Now you're rushing and you don't see and recognize off-speed pitches. You're out in front. Very difficult when you know that you are not able to get to the elevated fastball, right? Now you're out in front lunging. You can't recognize change of speeds. But then, when you find it and you get back to being ready on time to get to the fastball, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You are able to see off-speed pitches. Placata, that's the fastball I'm talking about. He needs to get to that fastball. I mean, you see how rough and violent that swing is? I mean, and it's difficult to control. So now he's focusing a little bit more on timing. Let me show you how this beastly swing happens. He starts nice and balanced. Then he gets to the top of his load right here. Right? You know he's ready to fire, not losing any leverage. Here comes the energy into the baseball, but look at this stretch. Look at this stretch, front foot down, hands back, boom. That's how placatas happen. When you're on time, you have healthy swings at the baseball, and guess what? You're maximizing your ability as a hitter because there's no obstruction on your swing. Yes, there you go. Those are the season ranks for, see the home runs, the slugging. He's right there at the top with everybody else. I think he's found a groove there in Miami. Man, and the energy is nice. That team, no one expected them to be where they're at. He's a huge reason why they are at this point in the season.
I love how he slowed it down just because you could see the ball can get deeper, right? When you're on time, you're balanced, you can allow the ball to travel instead of going and getting it. And I thought that was the perfect slow-mo right there to show you how deep the ball can get and still be on time.
Yeah, thank you.
I just think it's amazing for the Marlins to think Sandy Alcantara's having a down year. Jazz Chisholm's barely been there, and yet they're contending for a playoff spot. It's been amazing.